Hello all you awesome artists. I'd like to show you how to do some printmaking with some things you might have at home. So before we get started, I want to review the color wheel with you, and I'll show you how you can make your own color wheel. All you have to do is draw a triangle and then put your primary colors at each point like this. Yellow. I hope you're remembering your primary colors at home while you're watching this. Red, yellow, and blue are our primary colors. Then make another triangle on top of it and start to think back, what color do you get when you mix red and blue? And then that color is going to go right there. Is it orange? Is it green? Is it purple? If you said purple, you are correct. Ding, 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 purple. Red and blue makes purple. Okay, so yellow and blue. Orange or green, orange or green. It is green. Ding, ding, ding. Are you thinking about the primary colors song from the one with the unicorn and the robot? Yellow and red makes orange. So there's your color wheel. If you use colors for your printmaking that are close to each other on the color wheel, they're going to look nice together. If you use colors that are opposite, they will mix together and make brown. So as you're choosing the colors you want to use for your print, just think about that. You might want to stick with colors that are close to each other on the color wheel, unless you don't mind getting some brown. Okay, so the things you need to do your print are some sort of surface to put the ink on. You can use some aluminum foil, and this is like the world's cheapest aluminum foil. It's probably from the dollar store or something, and it's really thin. It's not really even that good for using in the kitchen, so it's perfect for this, but you better get permission from your parents before you use these things from your kitchen. Or you could use a plastic bag. So I'm going to try it on both so we can see which one turns out better. Okay, it can be an experiment. So I've protected my work surface because I don't want to get any ink or anything on this wood table. So I take my plastic bag and I'm going to draw some lines and marks with my colors. Okay. They're going to stay pretty wet on there because it's not like a piece of paper where it absorbs. So I'm not really trying to draw on top of the lines that I already drew, because I'll just be mixing it up on the tip of the marker. I'll put some dark green and light green, and since I decided I wanted to use the same colors that are close to each other on the color wheel, I'm going to pick all cool colors from this side of the color wheel. So I think those will look nicer together. I'll put some blue in there. And some purple in there. Okay, that's good. Then I have a mister bottle with some water in it, and I'm just going to give it a little squirt of water. And then I have some paper. I'm going to take my piece of paper, and I'm just going to try to do this on one half so I can do the demonstration on the foil on the other half. So we'll put that on top. And rub. Oh, this is going to be so cool. Okay, then I peel it off, and I could wipe this off with a paper towel and use it again. There is my print. So I just made marks and lines and stuff. Looks like it didn't get that wet right there when I sprayed it, but that's okay. I still like how it looks. And later, after it's totally dry, I could go back in maybe with a black Sharpie and draw some lines and stuff in there too. Okay, let's try it with the foil. Put this aside. get my foil out. Look at my color wheel again. And I'm going to pick some warm colors this time. Actually, you could just do some drawing on the foil with your markers. If you wanted to draw just on foil and have it like stay there permanently, you'd want to use permanent markers like Sharpies. But since I want to make a print with it, I need to use water-based markers. Mr. Sketch, Crayola markers, those rose art markers you might have at home, those are water-based, but Sharpies, this printing process won't really work with Sharpies. I don't want to get, I should have done my yellow first, that way I put my darker colors over it without getting red or orange all over the tip. Maybe some of you were thinking about that while I was drawing. Okay, so then next step, and this time I'm going to make sure I get it everywhere because last time I missed a few spots. Okay, then I'll take my paper, put it over the ink, and give it a little massage, make sure it sticks on everywhere. Okay, ooh, that turned out neat. So there are my two prints side by side. I'm going to put this somewhere safe to let it dry, and then maybe later I'll draw on it, draw over it. But you wouldn't want to draw on it now when it's wet because it would ruin the tip of your Sharpie. Okay, so now I have this foil all messy. I can take a piece of paper towel and wipe it off as long as it's not ripped or anything. I can keep using it. Ooh, that looks pretty too. And here's my other one with the bag. I'll wipe that off, and then these are ready to make some more prints. Okay. Another thing you could do with this foil is you could crunch it up and make a little sculpture out of it too. So maybe I'll show you that in another video someday. Okay, I hope you had fun making prints. Bye!